Hello, hello, hello to all my fellow toy friends out there on the interwebs. It's me, your boy Adrian, here with another wave of superpowers figures for you to check out. I know during our 365 days, I did go over all these superpowers figures that have been released by Mcfarlane's up to date, including the ones I had a hard time getting. I know that when I finished my last video, there was one that I hadn't been able to acquire, and it was just because, the horrible distribution rate that Walmart is going at with these figures. The last one that I needed before this wave came out was, of course, Reverse Flash. I was able to get him. I did have to get him from a seller overseas, but I didn't have to pay too much over retail, considering how much that Black Manta is going for, I believe, $80 on the internet right now. I did get my twin brother his after all for Christmas, and also too, since then, I actually found some more mantas at a Walmart shopping trip. I actually found 3, but I gave my brother another one because I was like, well, we have our one for the wall, but now we have one to open too, and it's the harder one to find. I may wind up seeing if I can trade one of these for another one of these guys to open at some point, because also too, mine has a little kind of blemish on his leg there. Looks like a green spot. Wasn't too happy about that. But other than that, it was arrived in pretty decent shape, of course. And then now we have this new wave, Wave 7. When really I think this one was from Wave 4 or 5, and then this one was 6. I'm not too sure on the waves anymore. Anyhow, yeah, I did wind up getting all of those. And then, of course, they came out with these 6. So, of course, we have the Justice Lord Superman. So, of course, this is just kind of like the evil version of Superman in the comic books. I did like this because I'm not too sure if you can tell, but yeah, his eyes are painted red there. Pretty neat artwork that they are doing for these. So of course, the roster of figures is ever growing. I am glad because this last wave of 6, no exclusive figure, and I don't think that the one for the following wave after this one, wave 7, will have any exclusive either. So really glad on that, because it's been kind of horrible for us to find these two with the blue store, I will say. But of course, moving on, here we have Sinestro from the Super Friends series. This is how he was portrayed in the cartoon, as well as I believe in some of the more original comic books. It does say Super Friends version right there. So yeah, this one is pretty neat too. I know that someone had gotten theirs and the eyebrows were just totally off on theirs, and I was like, oh, I haven't really checked mine that way. Mine looks okay, I think. So I'm glad about that. Here, of course, this is Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Batman of Zur-En-Arrh is kind of like an alternate personality of Bruce Wayne's. It just says, Bruce Wayne took part in an isolation experiment and was given the post-hypnotic phrase Zur-En-Arrh. When heard by Bruce years later, this trigger phrase shatters his mind. Batman had previously developed a new persona within himself, calling himself the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. So I'm not too sure if that means he's an enemy. But yeah, they wound up making a figure of him. So I actually like that as well. Of course, here's some good guys. We do finally have Green Lantern Hal Jordan. I am excited to get this one. I think this is, of course, one of the original ones I used to have when I was growing up. So real happy to get him. Of course, the back just has the bio and, of course, the figures. So, of course, we are up to 27 figures now, with still plenty more that they can make. So then these last two I'm going to show you are kind of a little bit special. This one, I believe people are saying it was based off of one of the Kenner Batman figures. So I'll lift it a little closer, because if you can see what they're doing is, for the 40th anniversary, they're making these gold figures. So, of course, this is the gold Batman. Well, gold and black, I should say. They're just calling it the gold variant on the back, but I'm just saying the 40th anniversary edition right there. So then, of course, the last one from this is the 40th anniversary Golden Flash. I will let you all check him out. I think that they're doing a pretty decent job on these. I'm liking being able to hang them all on the wall together next to one of my DC hero pieces of wall art. But yeah, I did want everyone to check those out. I hope you are all doing well and taking care out there. I, of course, will be back later with some more items for you all to see. Until then, take care.